So you're ready for step 3 of the Rubik's Cube, and you want it to look like this. I call these corner pieces lost dogs. And it's easy for you to solve when the dogs are on this layer, but sometimes the dogs are on the bottom of the cube. I call this issue dog pile. So I'm going to walk you through an example of how to solve the dog pile to get the dog on the current layer. Then I'm going to scramble the cube and I'm going to do it again, and then I'm going to do it again so that you really know how to get out of this issue. Now, if your issue is not dog pile and it's something else for step 3, then look at the links in the description and I cover those as well. All right, so here we are. We've got the white plus and we've got this white dog right here in the correct spot. And when you find the dogs on this layer here, it's pretty easy to get them where they need to go. But what if the dogs are on the very bottom, like this one here? Let's go over to that. So we have dog on the bottom. How are we going to get that to where it needs to go? Put your thumb on that dog on the bottom. Put your other finger on top above it and just see if there's something there. In this case, there's nothing in that spot, which is good. But what if it was like this? Let me just try this scenario. In case this is what's happening to you, you have a dog on the bottom, put your thumb there, put it on top, and look, there's a white one in the way. So that is a blocked spot. We cannot do anything with that. So you're going to move the top 2 layers. Of course, you have to move the top 2 because you don't want to mess up what you already have here. And just move that until now there's a blank spot and a white can go there. So now this one can safely be moved because there's nothing in this spot. So from here, let's just push on that spot here. I'm going to push this down, and when I push that down, this spins, and all that's done now is that's moved the dog over here in the correct location. Now we don't want to mess up our white plus, so first let's move this dog out of the way. It doesn't matter if you move it left or right, just get it to the back. Since it's on the left side, let's move it to the back on the left side. Just move it from here to hide it over here. So let's hide that dog out of the way. Now that he's not in the way anymore, we can return this face to where it was earlier. Let's rotate that back to where it was. And now we have our white plus back, plus we have our original dog back. Now let's see if that changed anything. Let's check the sides and see, there you go. We've got the dogs on this layer. We have 2 of them actually. And so both of those can be put in the right spot. And in case you're struggling with putting them in the right spot, let me just do these for you. So let's start with this one here. This is a white dog with a blue tail, right? And so the white dog's face is facing right and his tail is facing left. We're going to hold the bottom side. We're going to rotate until his tail is on the correct side. So his tail is blue. Let's rotate it. And now we're on the blue side. So now his tail is on the correct side of his color. Now he's on the correct side. Notice this is the blue farmer. He's got a white hat. And these 2 blocks is the blue farmer. And he's worried about his dog. So his dog over here is, he hears someone coming, so he has to hide. Now, which way does he hide? Does he hide left or does he hide right? Well, he's facing right. See, his white face is here. So he's going to hide to the right. Dogs don't walk backwards, right? So he's going to go to the right. He hides. Now we can't see him. He's over here hiding. And then the blue farmer comes down. Let's make him come down. Like so. He calls his dog's name. His dog recognizes him. And then the dog comes out of hiding. And now both of them go back up to the top of the hill. Like so. And so now that one's in place as well. This other dog here, he's got a red tail. He's on the green side. That's not right. So let's move him. Let's see, his red tail is on the orange side. That's not right. Now look at that. His red tail is on the blue side. That's not right. Now his red tail is on the red side. That is correct. And there is the red farmer. He's 2 of these reds in the middle is the farmer. He's got that white hat. The dog hears the farmer coming, so he hides. Which way does he hide? The dog's face is white. So he's going to hide the way he's facing. So he's facing the left. He's going to hide over there. The red farmer comes down to look for him, calls his dog's name. Dog comes out of hiding, and they go up together to the top of the hill. Now we only have one left. Look at that. It's on the bottom, which is great because I'm going to show this dog pile example once more. So let's say, do you guys remember what to do? Put your thumb there, go to the top, and look, it's free. There's a free spot. Remember, if it's not free, we have to rotate the top until it has a free spot. If you don't remember that, just go back to the beginning of the video. So here we've got the dog on the bottom, a free spot. Now we're going to push on that free spot. I'm just going to give it a push, which is going to spin it like that. And that's simply going to make that dog appear right here. We're peeking over there. That's where he is. So let's move him over to the back. The best way to do that in this case is to the left. Now we're going to fix this face here and do the opposite we did earlier. We're going to move it right back to where it was. Now let's take a look to see what happened. Look, he's not here. There he is. So this is a dog with a green tail. It's obviously not the right side. This tail does not match. And now the tail does match. It's on the green side. This, in fact, is the green farmer with the white hat. Two greens on top of each other. This dog needs to hide because he hears the farmer coming. So which way is he going to hide? The dog is facing to the left because the white's on the left side. So he's going to hide over there where we can't see him. And then here comes the farmer looking for him. He comes down. He calls his dog's name. The dog comes out of hiding. And then they both go up to the top of the hill. So again, if you think you have this figured out, then go to the end of the video and click on one of the other two issues and learn about those as well. Make sure you like and subscribe to this video. So we have the white plus, and we have one of these guys on the bottom. What do we do when it's on the bottom? So one thing I would recommend is look for one that's not on the bottom first. So if you already have one on the correct layer, which is this layer, solve it first, and it may actually fix the bottom issue all on its own. So let's just save some time and just see if that'll work. So this has got an orange tail. So let's take him to the orange side. That's red. The orange tail of this dog, that does not match the green side. Let's go over here. Now we have the orange tail on the orange side. That's correct. Now this dog is going to hide. The dog has a white face, as they all do, and this one is facing to the left. So since he's facing left, we're going to hide him to the left, like so. Now he's hiding over here. We're going to bring down the orange farmer, looking for his dog. He calls the dog's name. His dog comes out of hiding, and they go back up to the top of the hill. Now let's look for more of these dogs. Look, here's one in the right spot now. Now you'll notice there was a dog on the bottom, but it's not even there anymore. So if you just ignore the dogs on the bottom at first and just do the ones you can, that could save you some time. You don't have to worry about it. Okay, and let's just continue to solve this in case you need to have this help. So here we're doing the tail of the red-tailed dog on the red side. Which way is he facing? He's facing left. Let's take him over there. Bring down the red farmer. The dog comes out of hiding, and they go back up to the top. And then now we have this dog right here, which is a blue tail. So here's the green side that's not right. It's the orange side that's not right. Now the blue tail dog is on the blue side. This dog happens again to be facing left, so we hide him that way. This blue farmer comes down, calls his dog comes out of hiding, and they both go back up to the top. Okay, last one to go. So this is the orange tail dog, and he needs to go to the orange side. There, now his tail's on the orange side. Which way is this dog facing? He's facing to the right. So he's going to hide over here to the right. The orange farmer is going to come down. And then the dog comes out of hiding, and they both go back up together to the top of the hill, and we solved it once again. So here is another example. This side is almost all done. There's one left, but it's on the bottom. What do we do? Well, let's go to that bottom side. Put our thumb there on that dog that's on the bottom. Take it to the top. Say, oh, look, that side is blocked. It's not free. So let's turn these top two layers and see if it's free then. Notice that here it's still not free. There's a white in the way. Let's keep turning the top two layers. And there is a free spot now. So what do we do next? We push down on this empty spot. I'm just going to give this a push right here, and it's going to end up spinning like that. Now what happened? Again, if we just take a peek, what happened was we just sent it over here and is now on the correct layer for us to mess with. But we're going to hide it. So it's on the left side, so we're just going to push it to the left and hide it back here. If it was on the right side, we would hide it to the right side. Either way, the closest side to the back, that's the side you push it to. Now let's fix what we did here. Let's turn this back to where we had it. Since we originally pushed down, now we're going to go up to reverse what we did. Now we have everything back to where we had it, except now there is no piece on the bottom. It's been moved to a better location. Here it is. This is a white dog with a green tail. Let's take him to the green side. This is the red side. It's not correct. Here's the green side. Now his tail is touching the green side. He hears the farmer coming, which is right here. So which way does the dog hide? Does he hide to the right or does he hide to the left? Well, he's facing to the left because his face is white. So we move him left. Now that he's hidden, the farmer comes down, and then the dog comes out when he hears the voice of the green farmer, and they both go up to the top of that hill. Please be sure to like and subscribe to this video, and if you still need help with those other two issues, they are right here.